And hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well today. We're live. Hi. So, as per usual, except for I think last week, we are doing our demo day today. So, if you're not familiar with what this is, it is a time of the week that I usually take on Sundays where I play some demos that I have found through various means, and by various means I mean I just kind of browse Steam for a few hours, or I just randomly run across them on social media, because sometimes the algorithm really just when it hits, it hits. So yeah, I've got a few games to showcase to you all, mostly indies, and they're mostly going to be on Steam, and yeah, that's kind of all I've got. First game, let's bring it up. So yeah, hope you're all right today. I've been okay. I just finally getting a break from the sun because the overcast has just come out, and I'm really excited about that. I'm excited for summer to be over. It's been fucking terrible out here. Ugh. But it's cooler today, and we are playing something that looks neat. Funnily enough, a game that I've had wishlisted for a little while now, and I was very surprised to see a demo become suddenly available. This is The Girl from Arkanya. So, this is an action-adventure game where you play as a girl, probably from a place called Arkanya, and it kind of has puzzly Zelda elements to it from what I saw of the trailer that I saw when I first wishlisted this game. And the other thing that attracted me to it is that the main character, she seems to have a capybara as a companion, which is cute. And it's kind of interesting to me because I observed another game that I saw that also featured a capybara pretty heavily, and it just kind of made me think about games and the trends of certain animals that get front billing in terms of their showcases. Like, for me, it felt like a good stretch of time where frogs were like the indie game animal to be making games around. Like, you had Frog Song, you have Toads of the Bayou, you had Frog, which was Frog Rogue, and now there's this, and there's like one other game made by the Crosscode developers, but I forget the name off the top of my head. But this and the other, and that one feature capybaras. So I don't know, maybe we're gonna start seeing a slew of indie games that are gonna be featuring capybaras, which I don't mind. Capybaras are cool. So yeah, let's take a look at the. Oh, neat. Let's lower these down. Oh, that's cute. I like when audio options allow you to have some samples to show. It allows you. Oh, that's. Did I change the? No, that's not correct. That's what I need. That is weird. It changed the display on me after I changed the audio. Oh, like y'all saw that, it just zoomed in. But yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get started. So we start with 5 hearts. Yeah. It's an adventure, yeah? So I really don't know much about the game's story. Ages ago, in a time all but forgotten, chaos reigned in the realm of Amazonia. Oh, I can skip the intro. Demons roamed the land, spreading wickedness and suffering. The one that men feared the most was the great serpent, the mightiest and cruelest of all. Quetzalcoatl was his name, and there existed no law but his. Or was it Quetzalcoatl something? The people prayed for a brave hero to save them, but none could find the strength to be such a hero. And so they lived in fear. One morning, in a humble fishing village, a shadow appeared upon the sunrise. From rays of light emerged a young woman, and into the village she went. Much was unusual about her, but many were startled by her eyes. In a land that knew only despair, her eyes shone bright with hope, like the people with blue eyes meme. Mara was her name, and she came to seeking warriors who would stand against the demons. But the people called her mad. Their fear was too great. Yet there she found 7 girls, each with an ember of courage in their hearts. That night, Mara vanished with them. Once they realized, the villagers wept quietly in the dark. For cries of anger would only draw demons near. When dawn broke, however, another shadow appeared on the horizon, or sunrise. Mara and her companions returned, drenched in blood and with the head of a hellish beast in tow. In that moment, mankind discovered that demons could be killed. And so, by Mara's command, countless victories were won against the forces of hell. She and her priestesses became a symbol of hope. Years passed, and the tribe of men flourished. Their success drew the eyes of the Quetzalcoatl. Mara ordered 7 shrines to be built, one for the prayers of each priestess. By their prayers, she would have strength to fight the Quetzalcoatl. I'm gonna just go with that, but if their faith wavered, she would surely die. Yet so strong was their conviction, so fervent their prayer. They prayed too much and she became too powerful, that from the heavens came a raging storm. In such a tempest, the demon could not take flight. Led by Mara, warriors of Amazonia attacked the beast. The battle was long and many died. But in the end, Mara leapt atop the Quetzalcoatl and drove a holy lance through his eyes. With the demon weakened, the priestesses erected 7 mystical seals across the realm, banishing the Quetzalcoatl back to hell. Exhausted from the battle, Mara fell where she stood. Her disciples ran to her, but she told them not to fear. Her task was complete, and soon she would return home. The priestesses took Mara from that place, and she was never seen again. Where she went and what she told them are closely guarded secrets of the priestesses of Marajo. Or Marajo? I don't know. But their sacred duty to ensure the demons never returned to Amazonia was passed through the ages. Now history is changing once again. I just like that there's these 7 cool warriors and then there's just a capybara with the tale of a brave girl in a city at the edge of the world. There's just a capybara right there. I like the sprite work of the environments. They look really good. Okay, we have a mana bar. I don't know what those are on the side. Alright, open. Nothing. Let's take a look at our inventory. Nothing there. Treasures. I'm guessing those are our equipables. Pretty big map. Marissa. Okay. Oh yeah, Marissa. Seems like you slept the whole day away, yeah? Headed out for the night? Barrett. I don't know if that's brother or father? Yeah, Papa. I'm meeting up with Ari in the woods. She's gonna show me some new places to look for treasure. Ah, that's the best sort of place to have ya. But before you run off, I have an errand for you. The keg's bone dry, and it'd be great if you went down to the bear house and brought a new one back. But Papa, Ari's waiting for me. Can't you go? It won't take you but a moment. Besides, I have a surprise for you when you get back. Really? What is it? Wouldn't be a surprise if I told you now, would it? Get going already. Now you're the one keeping your friend waiting. And take a lantern with you. It's already getting dark outside. Oh, and here's money for the keg. Now off with you, and be sure to hurry back. Objectives will be marked on your map menu. The map menu can be found inside your bag. Okay, so lantern's part of the equipment. Let's have a chat with everyone. Careful, the wall isn't finished yet. Oh yeah, Henry. Marissa, how nice to see you. You must be pretty strong standing here hammering all day, huh? Oh, I suppose, maybe, but it's really nothing. Have you ever tried hitting a Jurupari like that? What's a Jurupari? No, I can't say I have. Well, be careful if you do, and make sure they don't get near your face. Thank you, I'll try to remember that. What's a Jurupari? I have no idea what that is. Anyway. Oh. I can't just... No. It would, like, there is no way they would let me just take that. Right? No. Okay, so using the lantern takes up the magic meter, but then it refills. It's a grave. One time I caught a kokura, you know, the little red plant guys, but my mom made me let it go. It looked pretty cool. Have you ever jumped off a cliff? That's what us cool kids do. No. Arkanya really is growing rapidly. I remember when your house wasn't even inside the city walls. Okay, so this is like a freshly, like this place is getting developed more. Do you know the tailor is married? I could wear a dress every day of the week if I were his wife. I see you're admiring my new stylish garb, and now could you not? The tailor has outdone himself again. My tailoring is the finest in Arkanya, bar none. Let me know if you'd like to sample my work. Okay, we can't buy anything there. Music's pretty good so far, but I love the environments. I like these old-style houses. The guard at the north gate is so handsome, but he never seems to notice me. I wish he would say Oya when I pass by. You're Barrett's daughter, yeah? Okay, so Bianca, Cloud. Oya, Brew. Ah, you're so tall. It's about sometimes noticed. You're probably the tallest kid I know. Tallest? Hey, I'm an adult. Oya, Marissa, how goes the treasure hunting? Just be sure not to do any treasure hunting inside my house. I almost did at someone else's. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like... I'm liking the style of this game. It's reminding me of the good old Game Boy Advance era time where overworld sprites for characters look like this. You ever seen a Pokupara? I want to know what they taste like. My daft husband can't stop himself from taunting the local wildlife. He needs to realize that those beasts are dangerous. I'm a professional tiger taunter. I go out to the wildlands and taunt tigers. Okay, can't talk to them. They're just having a drink. Okay, so that's the beer house. When I grow up, I want to join the city guard, just like Papa and Brother. What's this? Bags. Ah. Oh, a customer. Oh yeah, Brew. Welcome to Ali's Satchel Boutique. I'm terribly sorry. Wait, no, Ali. I'm Ali. I'm Marissa. Oh yeah, Marissa. Welcome to Ali's Satchel and Boutique. Wait, I already said that. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this. It's okay, mate. You're doing fine. What do you sell? Bags. No, wait, satchels. I heard they sound fancy if you call them satchels. Having to carry everything in your hands can be a big hassle, so please consider buying a satchel to keep your items coming. That sounds great, Brew. As a purchase inventory upgrades, increasing your ability to carry some items. Okay, that's nice. I just needs a toll-free number thing, like from those infomercials, to be like, call this toll-free number now, and we'll throw in a potion bandolier, that's the word. The cat simply stares at you. Can't pet the cat. Such a fine city Arkanya is, I'm always sad to set sail from it. Okay, so yeah, this place is just up and coming and being fully constructed and developed. Marissa, willkommen! Is this German? I might be wrong. Oh yeah, Bru. Ah, oh yeah, indeed. What can I do for you? I need beer. Natürlich. You're in the beer house after all, but how much? Little beer? Big beer? This much. This bag of coins? Ah, very big beer. That will take a minute. Wait there, yeah? Yeah, I need to get to the woods already. The woods? At this time of night? Renzo de Rocco. Why would you ever go there? I'm meeting a friend, Ari. My friend Ari, we're going treasure hunting. Treasure hunting? Oh, yes. You do have the look of an adventurous woman about you, yes. Pleasure to meet you. I am Renzo de Rocco, the greatest merchant to ever come out of the kingdom of Sicily. Sicily? Right? I think that's it. Oh yeah, Brew, I am Marissa, the world's greatest treasure hunter. I will be anyway. Yes, I see the potential of a truly great treasure hunter within you. Perhaps we might do business. I myself came to this land seeking gemstones and curios to peddle. But so far, this endeavor has gone poorly. It turns out that the jungle is quite dangerous. Dangerous indeed. No place for one such as I, but you. If you find anything of value during your travels, come find me in the marketplace just across the street. I will pay you quite generously, I assure you. Yeah, Brew, sounds like a deal. Sorry to interrupt, but your beer's ready, Marissa. Alright. Thanks, mate. I suppose this is where we part ways, no? I look forward to seeing you again soon, Marissa the Treasure Hunter. Ciao. Okay, so now we have a keg. Yeah, my guess is probably German. What is this place? Potion shop? Hey, Sneezy. Hey, Chew. Gesundheit. Yeah, German. Thank you, but my name is Sebastian, you know. You don't always have to call me Sneezy. Sorry, Sebastian, but it's just that you're sneezing every time I come here, yeah? Yeah, my nose is very sensitive, I'm afraid. So who the heck decided you should work at the apothec, mate? Apothec? Apotheca? Apotheca? Is that how you say it? Apotheca? I think that's it. Don't you have to work with smelly herbs all day? Well, it's my family business. What else would I do? Could be a treasure hunter. Really? You think I'd be good at it? You can't be better than me and stay on your own turf. Wait, this was your idea. Why are you yelling at me? What I meant to say is that there's lots of jobs out there where you don't have to smell flowers all day. I don't know, my family is really counting on me. Anyway, what were you looking for? Nothing, just dropped in to see my favorite herbalist. See you later, Sneezy. Oh, okay. Okay, so, tight community. What's this? Oh, okay, so Resident Evil storage chest. Got it. Something amiss? Rest assured, I guaranteed your safety. That's the market. Can't talk to you. Oh. While the company certainly is rowdy, I could follow almost anywhere in the journey I had. Mm-hmm. So this is the inn. The load times are quick, though. I like that. There's cheese. There's beer. Okay. Cool statue. What is the statue of? Coming soon, Kickstarter backer monument. Oh, okay. This game was Kickstarter backed. Huh, okay. Neat. You know, it's really interesting how crowdfunding really has made people be able to create all sorts of stuff. Oh yeah, is that drunkard fisherman still hanging around outside? I told him to clear off before I called the guards. Because, like, crowdfunding has allowed for a lot of really cool games to come about and, you know, potential for stories to be told. And, you know, they're not always going to have positive outcomes sometimes. I mean, might we not forget Mighty Number 9's case, but I don't know. In general, a lot of it has turned out positively. So, yeah, that shrine's going to probably be for, like, so that shrine's for Kickstarter backers that likely paid for wanting to have a statue. Adelard's estate. Okay. I keep wanting to hit a button to roll because of how alike this is to Zelda for me. Like, I'm hitting like A, or I'm hitting the bottom face button or the top one to be like, I gotta roll. What's good to know, though, is that this works with the Rat House. What's the Rat House? Office Library. What would the Rat House be translated as? Like a courthouse or something? All right. Well, we've explored around. We've got our beer. There's 2 exclamation points. First off, I like the map in terms of the relative detail on here. It's nice. I'm just trying to figure out what all... It's got to be this, right? Because, yeah. So what's important that's here? Are the exclamation points for character moments? The whole region's in turmoil, and yet the Burgermeister refuses to act. He's doomed us all. Burgermeister. The Burgermeister's office is the first staircase to the right, and you'll find the library up the second. Burgermeister. Probably the mayor. There's been undead sighted in the fields. Folks are scared half to death, and they're refusing to work. Oh. So yeah, the mayor. Okay, sure enough. One word from the Burgermeister, and I'll have this whole rabble sorted out. That includes you, young lady. Okay, so yeah, that's the mayor. And then library. Okay, so this must be side quests, probably. Welcome, miss. What brings you to the library today? A library? Huh. Got any books about treasure hunting? My apologies, I don't believe so. Not much of a library, then. Wait, so would you by chance be a treasure hunter? Yeah, bro. I'm Marissa, the world's greatest treasure hunter. Splendid. Would you perhaps be interested in doing a job for me, Marissa? What kind of job? Nothing too complicated, though I will pay you handsomely for it. See, I've been authorized by the Burgermeister... I'm gonna guess Burgermeister to collect all literary works in Arkanya for copying and safekeeping. Alas, a few have felt compelled to deliver their books to me. Perhaps they've never heard the decree. So you want me to steal people's books for you? Heavens no. Well, after a fashion, yes. But you need not fret over it. I'll have the books copied and the originals returned to their owners before they're missed. Oh! And you're going to pay me for it? Most certainly. Come back to inform whether you add a new book to the collection. Your reward will be waiting for you here. Okay, so just go into people's houses, take their books, and then bring them to the library so copies can be made and then you return them. Yeah, that's not sketchy. Okay, so that's that one. What's the one over here? It's probably over here. And I like that your position is showed on the map in more detail so that you know where you're at. Marissa, before you go, your grandfather would like to have a word with you. He's presently in his study and... Oh, we have a grandpa here. So this is probably a place of worship? Or some kind of museum. Marissa, I'm so glad you arrived. Oya, Grandpapa. Papa said you were going to see me, yeah? Indeed, I have a business proposal for you. For me, not for Papa? Barrett has been telling me of your achievements as a treasure hunter, Marissa. You're quite the impressive young lady. I believe it's time you had a chance to shine on your own, rather than living in Barrett's shadow. He agreed wholeheartedly. Yeah, I'm totally ready, Brew. What does brew mean? I have no idea what brew means. What do you want me to do? Straight to the point, then. Normally, I like to discuss business over wine, but so be it. You've likely noticed that I've had much of the estate renovated in recent years. Yeah, all the empty pedestals are kind of weird. Well, I'd prefer they weren't empty, and that's where you come in. Marissa, I've accumulated a vast fortune in my many years as a trader. Yet in my old age, I've grown rather bored of my wealth, if you can imagine it. Gold no longer brings me joy. Now I seek to fulfill my remaining days with a much greater form of wealth, the culture and history of Arkanya. How are you going to do that, Grandpapa? A museum, my dear granddaughter. Arkanya needs a museum. I've decided that I shall fund the creation of this museum, and we're going to build it right here, within this very estate. That sounds fun. Your role in this, young treasure hunter, shall be to obtain relics with strong historical or cultural significance. Collect objects that tell the story of Arkanya, and I shall display them here for all to see. Do this for me, and you will be handsomely rewarded. Wow, what kind of reward? Right, so for each object displayed in the museum, you will be rewarded a finder's fee based on its value. But that's not all. I will allow young Frederick to explain the rest. You will find him at the bottom floor. Good hunting, Marissa. I have the utmost faith in you. Okay. Diary of Adelard by Adelard D. Aquitaine. I think that's the word. April 23rd, 1266 AD. My dear Rachel has more potential than I declare young Marissa has her lawful daughter. Wait. My dear Rachel has once more petitioned that I declare young Marissa as her lawful daughter. Ha! As though it would ever matter. Barrett loves the girl more than life, and he's not the sort that would simply kneel to my authority as patriarch. She can be such a fool. If she desires custody of the girl so greatly, she should simply marry good Sir Barrett, as I have repeatedly suggested. Last time I raised the issue, she made quite the dramatic show of threatening to throw herself from the third-story window. It is only sensible, however. I will not be here forever. When I go, I wish to leave knowing Rachel will be cared for. Her days as a young woman are, quite frankly, dwindling in number, and Barrett was a devoted husband to her sister. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. If she does not wed soon, she will find herself reliant on Barrett regardless. It would not do for me to divide my estate, and it would not be many more years before Marissa inherits my enterprise, with Barrett as its steward. Rachel has no mind for trade. She is far too concerned with mingling in high society. Barrett, though, now there's a sharp lad. My business will certainly flourish with him, and my beloved granddaughter, he has raised her well. I should think Barrett will look after Rachel either way. He is not fond of her, but he is loyal. For Emma, and for me, he will do it. Oh, there's more. January 9th, 1266 AD. Cornelius de Bordeaux arrived by ship this morning. He looked in good health, and we spoke at length in the parlor. Business, politics, the long winter are usual topics. The freeze has already set in when he set sail, and he was of course quite pleased to spend this winter elsewhere. He's begging me for silver again. He should know by now that I won't do it. I value my relationship with the good people of Marajo, of Marajo far more than he could ever pay me. Why, I could put all of Arkanya at risk if I were to violate the treaty. Cornelius simply does not understand. I offered him a large sum of gold at a price well below what he'll get in the old world. One would think he'd be delighted at the proposal. He accepted, but seemed less than thrilled. The nobles of the Empire clamor for silver, he says. Bah, Arkanya has far greater riches to offer than its minerals, or even its wheat. They'd understand if they'd even ever learn their damn ever leave their damn castles. Not learn their damn castles, they probably already did. And come see it firsthand. They haven't seen what I've seen. I doubt they ever will. I was like them once, seeking only to exploit the treasures which lie beneath the dirt at the edge of the world. Perhaps I should have a copy transcribed of my history of Marajo. Send them that. A glorious tale, 3,000 years in the making. Would they even realize its worth? I have my doubts. Cornelius is returning tomorrow, and we are to share a fine wine share fine wine he has brought me. I do sometimes miss the wines of my old home. September 18th, 1266. That damn swindler Alfred. We agreed upon 100 sacks of grain at 40 pounds each, yet every last sack was between 37 and 39 pounds. Did the bastard not think I would check? Such insults. Such an insult. So I've sent Barrett to correct him. Now I realize Barrett has become a good Christian and is no longer the cutthroat he once was, but we cannot allow this offense, and it's not as though I'm asking him to kill Alfred, simply to remind him of his integrity, which I hope he has, and has merely forgotten, we shall see. Oh, this is a big journal. September 19th, 1266 AD. Barrett returned last night with a sour look and a bloodied sword. I thought to ask him how his visit to Alfred had gone, yet I feared what he might say, so I hid in my study. I am unsure of what to do. If Alfred is dead, it could spell ruin for our family. Could Barrett truly act so rashly? Perhaps I should try to head the situation off. Patrick is a good friend. Should I confess to him? Would he help me, or would I simply be consigning Barrett and myself to the gallows? The decision weighs heavily on my mind, but I must act soon. Addendum. Alfred came by this afternoon and personally delivered 12 additional sacks of grain. He apologized for the inconvenience and went on his way looking fully alive and intact so far as I could tell. I visited Barrett and asked him about last night. On his return from Windberg, and a Jurupari had leapt from a bush on his head, and Barrett massacred the creature in anger. When pressed about the task I had given him, he said that Alfred had first implied our weights must be flawed, but quickly gave in when Barrett demanded he come weigh the sacks himself. I have burned the letter I wrote for Patrick. Okay, so he thought, oh no, Barrett killed Alfred. Oh shit, we're gonna end up in a bad situation here. But no, it's just like, oh no, just a random. I had a JRPG encounter. All's well. February 2nd. Today was my birthday. At my age, I'd rather not think of such things, but it would seem Marissa remembered. She brought me a truly marvelous necklace of Morajorian? I have no idea. Morajorian prayer beads made from brilliantly polished bone. I'm not one for wearing jewelry, but I find it very satisfying to count the beads between my fingers. Emma, my dear, can you hear me when I pray upon these beads? You have given me a wonderful granddaughter. Okay, so Barrett was married to this guy's daughter, Emma, and his granddaughter is Marissa. And she's got a sister, Rachel, that's like, please marry Barrett so I don't have to worry about you. And it's like, it's weird. All right. The book is now available at the... Oh, that's one of the books. We just copied someone's fucking diary. What? Lady Marissa, have you spoken with Herr Adelard? Yeah, Brew. He said to come see you. Excellent. Now, I'm sure the master explained this plan for the museum to you already, so here's the part he didn't explain. The object next to me is the Had a hiccup there. The object next to me is the donation box. Herr Adelard has made it clear that we will not be charging anyone to visit the museum. They may, however, choose to make a donation if they wish. Herr Adelard is funding the museum entirely with his own fortune and has informed me that all donations shall go to you. Whoa, really? Indeed. However, I should be surprised if anyone donates funds to an empty museum. Check back once the museum has some exhibits, and perhaps there will be money inside the donation box. Gotcha, mate. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, that's kind of messed up. I just went into my grandpa's house in the game, copied some personal information in a diary, and is like, this will be good in the library. Jesus. All right. Your latest book findings have been quite interesting, to say the least. As promised, here's your payment. On behalf of the library, the Burgermeister, and myself, I thank you for your service. All right, so we probably can find more books across the different places we go. so I probably will be frequenting there. Let's get a cheese. Okay, and it's a usable item. And a beer. And a beer. Get myself a beer. Yeah. Alright, let's... Can I take the cheese off of the... Beer keg, Arkanya's finest. Instantly recovers 4 hearts. Yeah. That's funny. Get a beer, recover hearts. You're good. Okay, so that's the person we just talked to. Is there anyone in here? Oh, that's... What is this? Oh, another... Okay, so this is where we get materials and stuff. Got it. Probably for weapon or armor upgrades. Okay, well, let's head back to our house since we have the beer, which hopefully has not gone flat in all the time that we've been out. Welcome back. Have any trouble? No way, brew. Master the gate bear at the keg of beer. Good girl. Hey, Combo, how's it going? We started a little bit ago on our first demo, and we had to get a whole keg of beer. Take some with you and your friend tonight. 4 beers. Thanks, Papa. What was the surprise you were getting ready? Right, I suppose I've made you wait long enough. Take a look at this. Your sword? No, not mine. Not anymore. Not anymore, anyway. Here, take it. The Kriegmesser! I've had that sword since I was your age, and it was the only thing I had left to my name when I came to Arkanya. It needed a lot of work, but it's finally ready for you. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm glad you like it, and I hope you appreciate what I gave up for this. I'm sure your mother is standing at the gates of heaven right now, telling them not to let me in. This isn't the life she wanted for you, but I know your mind is set, and there's nothing I can do to change it. Besides, it's not like I have any other trade I can pass on to you. Thanks, Papa. I'll take good care of it. It's a bit heavier than what you're trained with, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. Before you leave with it, I want you to promise me you'll only use it to protect yourself and others. Try to walk a better path than I did as a young man. No murdering, no thieving, or any other sort of general villainy. I promise, Papa. I don't want to hurt anyone, yeah? I know you don't. You're a good girl. But the ugly truth is that there are some rotten scoundrels out there that they're just wanting to take advantage of you. Be sure to let them know you've got the bigger sword, yeah? Mm-hmm. Now hurry on to the woods and find your friend. Make sure she gets some of that beer. And one last thing. Go and see your grandfather when you get a chance. He has a job for you. Well, already done. Wait. Oh. Oh, that's what... Oh, so using stuff in the inventory is the left and top face buttons, and then the sword and special attacks are the bottom and right face buttons. Oh. Combo points. Each successful hit with a normal attack creates 1 combo point. When Marissa has 3, her special attacks cost no energy. Oh. Interesting. But yeah, how you doing, Combo? You doing alright? Okay. Seems to play well. Oya, Marissa. Oya, brew. Well, you're a swordsmith, right? Yeah, well, I mostly make bardishes for the city guard, but yeah, I know my way around a sword. What do you think about my messer? It's a little old and beat up, don't you think? Yeah, it's seen better days. Are you trying to tell me you'd like me to work on it? Yeah. Well, yeah, I can fix it up for you. Not on my own coin, though. You'll have to bring me all the materials. Deal. What do you need? Let's start off with 10 iron ore and go from there. You can get iron ore from breaking iron veins, or you can purchase it at the market. Okay. I'm alright, yeah? Nice. We're just doing our demo day, and we're starting off with this game that's got a nice, Zelda-like feel. Hola, amiga. You look like an adventurous sort of girl, no? Yeah, bro, I'm a treasure hunter. Lucky me. Could I interest you in a trade deal, then? There's something I need that's found in caves this region. I'm looking for guano, otherwise known as bat dung. None of the Arkanyan merchants sell it. Why the heck would anyone want that? That's a trade secret, I'm afraid. Don't worry yourself about it. Maybe something to worry about. If you can bring me guano, I'll trade you scraps of iron from my ship's basalt. You could easily sell the iron for a profit, or perhaps make something out of it. I'll be in this area for a while, so come see me if you have any guano. You know, when I think guano, I still can't not think of the Kappa Mikey character. What a strange rock. Because, like, there's a character that was like a purple mascot guy that was named Guano, and he shot lasers out of his chest as part of the TV show. And Kappa Mikey was a weird show. I remember watching it a whole lot because it was like one of the few things that was on during Nicktoons really late at night. Like that and the Super Secret Show, I think it was called. And the Action League, I think. God. Being a night owl, you really watched a lot of odd... Being a night owl makes you watch a lot of odd shows. But I mean, there was a place for it. It's like how Inuyasha got popular, is that a lot of people stayed up late. What is this? Oh, is that the capybara in question? Okay, so that's the jumping off cliff part. So you don't actually have a jump button. Oh, but that's where we have assigned stuff of something. And the left bumper and right bumper and the left trigger don't do anything. Wait, hold on. Oh. Alright, there's a thing that I noticed, is that when I want to go back to a previous screen, I can't just... Like, I have to sort of be forward a little bit and then go back. I really like the environment design of this game. Like, it's reminding me a lot of those, a lot of the Game Boy Advance kind of, sprite work. Oh, look at this little lizard guy! Gulp. Gulp. Okay. Ow, ow. That hurt. Well, that stung. I need a beer. There we go. I make jokes, but it's probably a beer that's like less heavy in alcohol content because, you know, fun fact, back in the day, yeah, a lot of people drank wine and beer more frequently than water, but that's because water, if you sourced it from rivers or wells, wasn't that healthy. It was actually considered not as healthy because it made you sick because of all the bacteria that was in it. So, you know, they would have to drink heavily distilled ale or beer or wine so that they could get hydration. Although I think water from wells turned out to be more healthy because of all of the filtering that the rocks could do. All right, where am I going? Okay, that's that direction, but what's over here? Upper Windberg. Okay, I don't have the means to get up there yet. Yeah, so far this plays all right. Controls are pretty good. I'm not really facing any major issues with how the game plays, so that's good. What am I picking up? Materials? Judipari pelt, coal, Judipari claw, and stone. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, so far it feels fine. And again, I've had this game wishlisted for a while, so the second that I saw that this was getting a demo, or that I saw that this demo was available, I was like, ooh, gotta hop on that immediately. This looks really important. So I might come back to that later. That may be the dungeon, my guess. Yeah, I don't remember what the release date for this game may be planned as, but my guess is... Holy shit! Anonymous, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much for that. To those that got a sub, please make sure to thank the anonymous tip sub gifter. Thank you so much. Please enjoy the emotes made by my friend and awesome VTuber Lilith Vanille. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give Lilith a shout out while I'm on it. There you go. Go give her a follow on her socials. She's a really cool, really good friend, and also very, very good artist. Highly recommend checking out her stuff. I believe all of her socials are also in her Twitch page. So if you want to go check her out, that I recommend on her Twitter. So yeah. We got ourselves. I like the track that's playing here. And also it looks like changing the oh, I can light them on fire. Interesting. Eh. Let's actually heal up. Got miner's tools. Okay. My grandpa would like this for the museum. Ah. So yeah, like in those older Zelda games, I can, if I wanted to risk it, I could actually light enemies on fire. Suddenly the game becomes Minecraft. Oh yeah, like suddenly you see Minecraft zombies be put in as part of a reference of some kind. And you know, funny thing, I see how people have really changed and evolved Minecraft as the years have gone on since that game's been out for, what, close to 15 years or so? Maybe longer? And my deal is that I have not played Minecraft at all. The closest I ever did was that I played it on the PS3 back in 2013. So over 10 years ago, which first off makes me feel ancient. Second off, I don't know, like, I had my fun with it before I decided to, you know, not play it anymore. Also because if I wanted to play online and I still wanted to use PlayStation, I had to pay for PlayStation Online, and I was not willing to pay $60 annual. That's a lot of money. And sadly, everywhere else is deciding to do that too. There we go. But I do admire what Minecraft has done regarding helping people find their creativity and just providing a really interesting space for people. Okay, so I can have a maximum of 4 cheese. That's an interesting cheese sprite. I wonder if it's based on any kind of real cheese that exists in our world. Yeah, this game looks really nice. Does this just loop around? It loops. Yeah, it loops back around. Cornbread, cheese. Yeah, cheese and cornbread do go together. Actually. Cheddar cheese, cornbread. Cheesy cornbread. That does sound kind of good, though. A nice cheesy cornbread. Because, like, how many different kinds of, like... I did find one kind of cheese. I don't remember what it was called, but my dad once cooked it on the grill. It was like this cheese that had the texture of, like... How do I put this? You ever eat something and then feel like it's plastic even though it is supposed to be edible? My dad made this cheese that was kind of like that. Like it crumbled in like a... It crumbled very differently, and it was just kind of squeaky. Like I bit into the cheese and it squeaked like it was on freshly polished wood. Every time I got a pack of shredded cheddar. Yeah. Like I tried this cheese and I was like, I don't like this at all. It tastes like I'm eating Lunchables cheese. I'm tasting like how people outside of... Oh, no. My experience with that cheese is like how some people outside of America see the Kraft singles that we have in the US. Because I'm not saying that it wasn't real cheese, it was, but it felt like how a Kraft singles looks. Like it felt very plasticky to eat. So that's what I mean. And my favorite kind of cheese is Swiss. I usually like to go for that whenever I can. Oh yeah, Ari. Marissa. Whoa, what's that? It's a Kriegmesser. I got it from my dad. Look. Wow, it's so shiny. Is it hard to use? No way, mate. There's nothing to it. I gave some Judaparis and Pokuparas a good thrashing on the way over here. You're so brave. The Judaparis are really scary. I always run away. Don't worry, Ari. I'll protect you. All you gotta do is show me where the treasure is hiding, yeah? Right. Oh, I wanted to show you something. It's a dance that I do, a really special dance. We do all kinds of dances, Ari. What's so special about this one? This one is a shaman dance. It's been passed down to every lunar shaman, all the way back to Mara. This dance can help you see things you can't normally see. Like treasure? Uh-huh. But it doesn't work for just anyone. The spirits might hear you, but they won't always respond. They may leave you on red on Twitter DMs. They may leave you red on Discord, and then they get really upset that you didn't respond. But I think I can act as a connection with the spirits for you. My mother did it for me when I first became a shaman. Kind of like how you need a reference in order to get through a job interview. Alright then, I guess it's worth a shot, huh? You'll do great, just watch what I do. Oh. So kind of a bit of Shantae in here, too. I didn't do too bad, huh? Marissa, I felt something watching us. What? During our dance? What are they? I'll handle it. Well, now, I suppose I should have known I couldn't hide from you, Ari. But it doesn't matter all that much, because in the end, you couldn't hide from me either. Marissa, we should leave. I'm afraid not. I tire of playing your pointless games, Ari. I don't understand. Who are you? Oh, I'm sorry, are those guns? Zatol. You are not aware? Here I thought you were deliberately evading me this whole time. How amusing. I am Zatol, High Priestess of Aslan. Aslan. And you, Priestess Ari of Marajo? I guess it's Marajo? I'm gonna say Marajo. Marajo are going to help me bring salvation to my people. What? How do I do that? Don't worry, it's quite simple. We've broken 6 of the seals of Mara today. Yours is the last. That's impossible. You're lying. My sister would never let that happen. I'd expected that as well, but my new allies knew a surprising amount of how the seals work. Don't worry, they're stormtroopers. They have terrible aim. Yeah. How very foolish that you people now allow former priestesses to continue living, knowing what sort of power they possess. That's a horrible thing to say. I suppose your kind has always been uncomfortable with such things, but tonight it has cost you dearly. I told the other priestesses that if they would not aid me, I would find ones who would. But it would not be regrettable if I were forced to lead an army into Marajo to find them. The priestesses agree. We, all but one, though we found her seal rather weak to begin with. So that just leaves you. I won't help you. The seal stopped demons from coming to our land. What they stop is the return of the gods. Marajo commits a crime against the natural order, and we have tolerated it for long enough. Your people know all too well the threat posed by the Castilian devils. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. The Castilian devils from across the sea. With the seals broken, I shall resurrect the great sky serpent, Quetzalcoatl, and unleash the divine retribution upon them. My people are dying. Our empire lies in ruins. Gas costs $17 a gallon. The mad princess and her conquistador seized the heart of Aztlan, and I would do anything to stop her. No, I'm sorry, but you can't do this. This won't solve anything. I'm a priestess of Mara, and I will never abandon my duty to protect her barrier. She says she's not going, so leave us alone. Marissa? I'm not letting you take Ari, so go away. My patience is wearing thin. Stand aside. I'm not afraid of you. Stand aside. Marissa! How easily she broke. You have forced my hand, Priestess Ari. This needn't have turned to violence. Marissa, this can't be real. You monster! Enough. Take her. Understood. Oh, they're petrification rays. Huh. That Arkanya was a tenacious little thing, wasn't she? What a shame. Quickly, we must be going. There's still much work to be done. Are you still with us? Hello? What? Come on, don't give up on me. I could really use your help right now, but that sort of depends on your surviving. Oh, good, you're still alive. I take it you're Marissa? Capuara Yom Cox. Okay. So yeah, this is the titular capybara. That's our companion for the game. I did not know the capybara spoke. Oh yeah, Brew, I'm Marissa, the world's greatest... Hey, wait a second. How come you know my name? Huh? Name, huh? And why can you talk? To answer the first question, Ari talks about you constantly. It's almost all she ever talks about, in fact. She's caused me quite a bit of grief by sneaking off, but last night it almost worked out in our favor. Almost. So who are you then? Of course, where are my manners? I'm Capuara Yum Cox, one of the guardian spirits of Amazonia and servant to Aritana. Huh, that's a crazy name for a marmot, yeah? Nobody's ever gonna remember all that. I'll just call you Copy Brew. Copy Brew? And did you just call me a marmot? Absolutely not. I've sacrificed more than you can imagine to protect this land, and I've asked very little in return. But I insist that you address me by my bestowed title. Mate, I'm never gonna remember all of that. It's gonna have to be Copy Brew. Fine, you know what? It doesn't matter. There are far more important matters at hand. I can't believe I let that big guy get me like that. I've never been hit that hard before. Wait. They got Ari! Calm down. Try to stay calm. Yes, they do seem to have Ari. However, I do not believe they intend to harm her. At least not yet. Where are they taking her? They didn't let me in on the plan, I'm afraid. What about that big guy, Zatol? He said something about the seals of Mara. Ah, so it is him. I had assumed as much, but this confirms it. I never would have imagined the Munue? The Munue, I want to say? Yeah, Munue. I'm just trying to really get the name down on that. The Moonoid would betray us, but if anyone would orchestrate such a thing, it'd be him. The weird lizard guys with the white armor? The very same. It would seem they've broken our alliance and joined forces with Zatol. I can only speculate as to why. But if Zatol intends to dispel Mara's barrier, he'll need to take Ari to one of the Mahorian. Damn it. Marahoran. Why do I think there's an I there? Marahoran temples. I might just have to say Mahoran. Well then let's go, mate. We have to get Ari back. Now hold on a moment. We can't just walk in there and take her. Take me to Arkanya and introduce me to your king. I will plead for assistance on behalf of Maraho. Who knows how long that'll take? We have to go find Ari right away. I can do this. You're lucky you're even alive right now, Marissa. You're just going to run in there and get killed. I'm going. You're insane, but you really think you can do it, don't you? Strange. You sort of remind me of someone I knew a very long time ago. Well, Marissa, against my better judgment, let's go see what you can do. I'm sure I can always find someone else to take me to Arkanya after you've died in that temple. No way, mate. I'm gonna find Ari in no time and show everyone that I'm the world's greatest treasure hunter, yeah? I want to give you the best fighting chance I can, so before we head out, let me show you some of what I can do. You'll see, I'm far from an ordinary capybara. Okay. Swap controls. Left trigger and up between controlling Marissa and Cappy. Command him to stay while you use your ally following to tell him to stay put. Command to follow. Return to ally. Okay. So yeah, we just have a capybara with us. Someday I'd like to actually go see a capybara in person, but I don't think they allow petting of capybara, I think, because, don't they, aren't they capable of, don't they, carry hay fever with them or something in their fur? Like, they have something in their fur that's not safe for people to interact with. Something wrong? Not really, just... Do you know what this big rock is for? This symbol looks like the tattoo Ari has. You're quite observant, Marissa. Heh. This is a moonstone, and they're considered sacred by the priestesses of Maraho. Yeah? So it's just a fancy rock? Of course not! Moonstones were once used by priestesses during times of war and unrest to move quickly and silently across the land. Really? More recently, they were also used by Priestess Ari to sneak away from me. Lunar shamans have a ritual dance which activates the moonstone. For you and I, however, yes, I suppose it's just a rock. Hey, I think I might know that dance. What? Yeah, Ari taught me last night. Excuse me? I cannot believe her. She can't just go around teaching Outlanders the sacred rituals of Mara. When I find her... Well, despite that, you still cannot activate it. You lack the spiritual power to do so. What if Ari helped me somehow? And how would she do that? Let me try something, Brew. Cappy, look! It's glowing now! I'm both impressed and offended. This does present an interesting opportunity, however. If you can use moonstones, we'll be able to cross vast distances in mere moments. The catch, though, is that we'll need to activate the other moonstones before we can travel to them. Still, if you can do that, then maybe... Come on, Cappy, we've still got to catch up to Zatol. Right, I suppose we've lingered here long enough. Okay, so that's our fast travel. Nice! Okay, good to know that we can just do that. Coolio. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Oh! So that's the appeal. A capybara that just shoots magic stuff. All right. Huh. All right. I see. So I guess the capybara is good for ranged attacks. And then Marissa's good for close up. So probably use them in conjunction with puzzle solving. All right, let's get the moonstone down here. And then see about maybe getting ahead with... Where am I going? I'm in the wrong direction. And see about getting... Oh, nice, we can light everything on fire. That's a good detail. Get some iron ore to upgrade the Kriegmesser. Which, for those that want to know, that translates to war knife, I believe. I've watched enough Skalagrim videos to get the idea of how that translates. Ah, okay. So I need 10 of those, huh? To get the upgrade I need. I see. I could just go ahead and grind up the guano. If I wanted. But... it was like past here, I want to say? Yeah, it was here. I'd like to probably get the upgrade if I can help it. Although we only got one after all the bats we fought. I guess they really want upgrades to actually matter. What does the guano even look like? Okay, it looks like that. Oh, so I have 3. Okay, so a note. I don't know if I could it said exchange 1 for 1 ore. That made me think that maybe there was more that I could exchange for, but I guess not. Alright, so that's 4. At least we can just do this to grind them up. Alright, so that's 10, right? No, that's 5. We have, so 5 more. Yeah, it was 10 to get the upgrade for the messer, so I need 5 more guano. Or no, I need 9 more ores, so really just need 4 more. That's 7? Yeah. 2 more. This will be worth it. We're getting an upgrade. I mean, at least it's a constant drop. That's nice. So yeah, my guess is that we probably get a bunch of different dances we can do and change them out to have them be available on the dance button. So yeah, kind of a bit of Zelda and a bit of Shantae, which is nice. Shantae's good. The dancing is a good game mechanic. All right. Let's go back to Arkanya, trade all that in, and then we can get an upgrade, and then boom, we're good. We'll head back and go to that temple. Oh, yeah, I can't increase the amount that I can give the guy. So I just gotta keep spamming A until I'm able to trade all my guano. It's a small thing to be able to do like a mass trade, but it's really nice. All right, how many ores does that make? All right, one more. There. All right, here's 10 ore. Wunderbar. I will begin immediately. Henry goes to work restoring the Messer to its former glory. All right, there we go. Thoughts on how the blade could be improved even further. Come back later after I have some more time to think. Okay. So, makes sense. You don't want to be able to let the players just know what the upgrades are ahead of time. Let them actually explore first. Okay, back to this. But yeah, that cheese with the cheese in the inventory kind of reminds me a bit of brie, which is a kind of cheese that I've not really tried myself, but I hear kind of like, I hear it's good with some stuff, but it's not something on its own that a lot of people choose to have. So, yeah. I didn't mean to... Okay, so I can only... Oh. The capybaras also got close-up attacks. Interesting.
Yeah?
All right. If I dance here, maybe something good will happen. All right, we're good now. We now have that travel point. So what's this way? Actually, we could also trade in the pickaxe. I almost forgot about that. So yeah, those are all the fast travel points. If that's the whole map that'll be in the final game, that's a nicely sized map, I'd say. And this demo does give you a lot of stuff to play around with, so that's nice. It's got pretty much all the stuff that you will likely expect. Side quests, weapon upgrades, NPCs to talk to, things to do, a capybara as your companion. What's there not to like? All right. Actually, how much money have I got on me? 175? I think I could afford the, I think I could afford that satchel upgrade. But who's this guy? Hear me, sinners, and heed my words while ye still can. A day of reckoning is soon upon us. A what? The construction of an infernal bridge nears its end. Soon the armies of hell shall march upon the earth. That sounds bad. 7 lights shine in the heavens, yet one by one each shall extinguish. On the border of worlds they await the signal. Who's that, mate? Who's waiting? The hour is nigh when a dark legion will rise across Amazonia, consuming all in their wake. Yet beware those who would offer you succor from this threat, for they are more insidious foes. Still. A black tower will rise, and many will be drawn inside with honeyed words. Yet you need not be deceived. Repent, and harden your resolve for the apocalypse to come. Where did you learn all this, Brew? It was revealed to me in a dream. Oh, right then. I heard about it on the radio. All right, let's get some more cheese. And then trade in this stuff. Ah, jeez, I just wasted that. All right. So do we bring him to this guy? No donations. Visitor donations will be out of time. Yeah, I need to get... Oh, they're auto... Oh! Miner's tools. A set of tools used in the Castilian silver mines during the occupation of Marajo. During the chaos of the Marahorian... The Marajo... The Marajo Rebellion, many such tools were abandoned in the silver mines. A typical tool set for a Maharo miner included a pickaxe for cleaning large amounts of rock and a hammer and chisel for more precise work. Okay. Oh, I can... Oh, wonderful. I can set a fucking fast travel point here. I was wondering about that. I was wondering if we get to do that. If it was just like, hey, could you just give us a fast travel point straight to the museum so that we can collect immediately? Done. Cool. That's awesome. All right, so now we really can afford that satchel upgrade that I went to earlier. All right. So, let's go take let's go get that satchel upgrade, and then we can go to the dungeon for reals this time. I wanted to get these upgrades as I could go through them in the demo. Marissa upgrading the cheese pouch. So you may now carry... I see. There's icons above the satchels to indicate what they were for. So there's one for potions, one's for beer, one's for cheese, and one's for... I didn't see what the fourth one was, but yeah, there's specific upgrades to inventory, not in general upgrades. Okay, good to know. So, with that done, let's just go back to the dungeon, shall we? We've got 2 beer and some cheese. We're good. You got a monster wound that left an incredibly large gash on your thigh. Just drink some beer, eat some cheese. That'll close up in like 2 minutes. All right, so that's the fast travel spots for this whole section, I think. Oh, great. Bad news, Marissa. I don't think we're getting in this way. The door's sealed. What? Well, how did Zatol get in? Well, I was hoping he and his people had destroyed the door, honestly. Clearly someone let them in. Only the priestesses can open them from the outside. One of them has to stand atop the symbol and... Wait a moment. Ari's dance! Precisely. Although I can't imagine it responds to just anyone. This one almost certainly requires an actual priestess. Still worth a shot, yeah? Come on, copy, let's dance. Do I look like I can dance to you? You're on your own here. Yeah, fine. How was that, mate? Wow, that's a terrifying lack of security. Once this crisis is over, I'm going to have a word with Aritana about what I just witnessed. But that's not our main concern right now, Marissa. I hope you're prepared. Things might get ugly in there. Yeah? I doubt Zatol wants visitors right now, so yes. Not to mention, these temples have a great number of built-in defenses, which we may have to contend with. I know we're in a hurry, but I must recommend you stock up on supplies before heading in. You Arkanyans need beer to survive, correct? I wouldn't go that far, mate. But yeah, kinda. Yes, well, perhaps you should bring some with you just in case. You must have beer to survive. Beer! You're about to enter a dungeon. Challenging trials lie ahead, and you should come prepared. There are some things you should know before you step inside. Dungeons are dangerous. You may find yourself injured or unable to go. Your progress in the dungeon will be saved if you leave and return later. Oh! If you're, however, you have to remove you from the dungeon, the monsters will return. Oh, okay. So if we leave and come back, the monsters will stay dead, I guess. It's what beer. It's what Arkanyans crave. Like all great treasure hunters, Marissa can drink beer to regain health. Make sure you have plenty of beer before you head in. Return to Sigmund and Arkanya if you need more. Treasure. Dungeons are full of treasure, so make sure you have space in your bag. Before starting a dungeon, it's wise to sell your wares to Renzo so that you won't have to leave behind any riches inside. Remember, a great treasure hunter knows when to push forward and when to take their earnings and leave. You don't have to do this all in one go. Finally, work together with Cappy. You'll need each other if you want to succeed. Okay. Well, in that case, I completely forgot about that merchant, so let's go over there actually and see about trading in things. Arkanya. I do find that line funny though. Arkanya need beer survive. Must have beer to live. Heal with beer. It's like, yeah, I like a nice brew, but I don't think it's gonna help me if a monster in a dungeon gave me a severe burn. Okay, the merchant was down this way. Salutamu, it is my friend Marissa and her loyal companion. His name's Cappy. No, it's not. Okay, so... there we go. We can probably get an upgrade for the beer while we're at it. Get some more. Again, that's just... it's like, yeah, a good lager can be nice and refreshing sometimes, but... just the idea of, like, beer as a healing item is so odd. And there's no debilitating effects at all. Like, you don't have a drunk meter or something. Alright. Let's... there. 5 beers should do it. Usually I'm good after 3. Maybe 4. Okay. Although there is one kind of beer I never really get with as far as trying it before, and it's like darker beers. So like Guinness, I think I tried Guinness before, or even like a stout of any kind, and I just can't really do that kind at all. It's just not for me. I'm more of a lager and ale kind of person. All right, we have sold all of our treasures and acquired all of our beer. Let's go. Tia Landara. Ooh, cheese. Oh boy, cheese! Whoa. Okay. Okay, music. Ooh. Ooh, this is really good. This is dungeon music? Whoa! Wow. Can I talk to you? Oh yeah, Brew. Oh yeah. Are you here to kill me? Moya Horan. Moya Horan. Moya Horan, I think is how... Moya Horan, I think is right. I'm trying it one more. Moya Horan survivor. Are you here to kill me? I wasn't planning to, no. Oh, Mara, preserve me. That's the first good news I've gotten in a while. Are you injured? How are you feeling? I'll live. I'm just quite exhausted. I had to run for my life from the risen dead. There was no safe path to the entrance, but by Mara's protection, they didn't find me over here. But what are you doing here? I have to rescue Ari. I see. Did she come here? I'm surprised, but that means you know what's going on, yes? I think we have the basics down, yes. That'll save me some breath then. When that Aztlan priest showed up, demanding we open the gates, obviously we told him to piss off. But then he cast some sort of spell. It wasn't a ritual of purity like those of our priestesses. It was vile, demonic. You could feel evil in the air itself. And you've seen the results, I'm sure. Our own sacred dead, risen as abominations against us. Priestess Kindara found that the magic can be cleansed by fire, but by then, there were too many. We held out as long as we could, but in the end, Priestess Kindara gave the order to abandon the temple. The invaders let us pass peacefully once we opened the gate, but they forced Priestess Kindara to stay behind. So I decided that I would hide in the temple and attempt a rescue when I had the chance. Turns out I'm not half the warrior I thought myself to be. I managed to purify a single Nekrokura. Yeah, not Nekrokura, and suddenly a dozen of them were on me. I see. You are quite the fool, but you are a remarkably brave fool. Mara would be proud. Don't worry, Brew. We'll get you out of here. You are both truly kind, but that won't be necessary. If you've got in, I'm sure you can get out. Please continue forward and find Priestess Ari and Priestess Kindara. And remember, fire purifies the evil magics from the risen dead. I will find my way out once I've rested. You want a beer? One of these has to... no. Wow, this dungeon music's really good. Oh, I'm loving all those sound effects. Oh, those are nostalgic to me. Oh. There we go. There we go. Ah, I see. So, fire is really the only thing that works. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, I see. There we go. I don't know if that was the intention, but I did it. Well, let's leave and come back in. There we go. I didn't see if they actually went down or not. Oh. Ow. Beer. There we go. Easy, mini boss. This is a really good track. This sounds very SMT-like. I may have an idea. Again, I have no idea if that's the intention, if I just leave them behind in the room like that, but you know what? It worked. It worked, so I might as well keep with it. Alright, what's here? More undead. Oh, storage chest. Oh no, wait, that's a chest. There we go. I thought that was like a storage thing of like, hey, now you get stuff to bring back. I have an idea. Really? My guess is that I might have to come back to that later. Or from the other side. How do we... So that's a no. How do we cross the lava? Because we got the undead that were here. Walking into this would be, yeah, bad idea. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. It's not any of the dances. What am I missing? And that's a shortcut. Let's try this way. This may be it. This is maybe where we're supposed to be heading to get things rolling. Oh, geez. Oh. Hold on. Swap and stay. So you're the only one that...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how I'm supposed to solve this. Unless... Hold on. Hmm.
Eh? Come on, Cappy.
How am I supposed to solve this? Because the statues, as far as I know, aren't doing anything. I thought it... So the capybara does not do fire. And that... Yeah, that timing is way too strict for me to even get to the... Get there if I decide to damage boost. I can save anywhere, which is good. I can't light both of them at once. Well, I have to light both of them at once, but I can't do it with the barrier between these. Try something else.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I get it now. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. How did I... Yeah, if Capri can go straight to me, then why can't it be the reverse? I get it now. It took me a second. I was thinking like, he doesn't have the ability to light things on fire. How am I supposed to get it? No, that was the solution. Parrot and me. There, and then kill that thing. There we are. Okay, there's some clever ideas here with the whole like transporting them back and forth between each other. I like it. Smart. Cool puzzle concepts. There we go. Ah, now I've got two of them to fight. Ow. Beer. There we go. This is a big dungeon. Holy shit. All right, what is this? Ooh, really? We just get a grappling hook from the start. All right. A device left behind by Castilian conquistadors that can be used to grab things from the distance. Wow, all right. Well, now I know what I need to use this for. Yeah, all right. I just need to find the first surface to use it on. That isn't gonna drop me in lava. So it's not that. Oh, I'm dumb. There we go. I didn't see the little platform next to the braziers there. Or sconces. Sconces, braziers, torches. I'm not really sure what the difference is right now. This music's really good. All right, now we go back here. And now we have the means to go past this area. I clipped through the wall there. I don't think I should have been able to do that. Little lizard guys look so friendly. Key to a big door. Okay. I want to equip the cheese real quick, because I get the feeling we may not need it. There. Now, what would be useful is to get some kind of healing item or some kind of transport item so we can at least go back to town and get more healing items, but I don't know. Or at least to the start of the dungeon, because that gave us cheese. Alright, what have we got here? I think that's railing? No. Do that though. There we go. But now how do I get... Okay, thank God they respawned. I was like, do I have to... Did I have to put Cappy at the edge there and then Capri at the edge and then change out? No. I got very nervous for a second. Okay, and there we go. Oh shit, I took the lantern off. I'm dumb. I'm out of beer. I'm out of beer. This is a tragedy. Please. Oh, thank God. Whew. Very careful. If I could get some healing. I'm dead. I like that. I like that loading screen for when you die. That's funny. All right, but now we start at the beginning. Oops. But we can probably go ahead and get stuff again. We can sell all the junk that we got and then get some healing items with it. Yeah. A lot of that was my own fault, but now that I know what to expect... But I gotta go through... Well, it's not gonna be too much of a trek back to where we were. And how much money have I got? 2. Alright. Uya Boru. Did I say that right? The Arkanyans have such a peculiar phrases. You pretty much got it, mate. Alright, sell all. Okay, so it's not going to pay for everything, but it can get us some beer and it can get us some cheese, which is honestly what we needed for that whole ordeal. There. 6 beer and... then 6 cheeses is what we need. Yeah, so far it's just the only thing is that the game seems a bit rough around the edges in certain parts. As I said, I was clipping through walls at some points, but otherwise the game's felt pretty good. Runs well, controls well. Not really had many issues with the UI or anything. Everything seems pretty good. So that's nice. So far, good marks on this demo and how the final game will be. And again, it's giving me this really nice nostalgic feeling in my feels about the Game Boy Advance era of Zelda games, in particular Minish Cap. Like, if your gamer is making me remember Minish Cap, that's a very, very, very good thing. Because I love Minish Cap. It's my favorite mobile handheld Zelda. I shouldn't say mobile because that's evoking mobile gaming, which not my deal. Okay, so we have all cheese. We have all the cheese we need. Get to hear more of this good music. At least the puzzles seem to stay solved, which is nice. I don't have to worry about resolving all of the puzzles again. Our progress does not reset. I don't need to fight these guys. I'm gonna kill that one though, because he killed me before. I thought I was far enough away from it. I guess not. There we go. That's the big key. And then... Woo! That hookshot goes a while. And here we fight our first boss. And I would have gotten cheese at the end too, which makes that even worse, that death. What are we fighting? Ooh, you look cool. Oh, a voice line. Huh. Hello? I think Uh-oh, I think I might have broken the boss. I think I broke the boss. Yeah, I think I broke the boss. Oops. Blood of Mara, maximum hearts increased by 1. I think that wasn't supposed to be the intended experience with that fight. I feel so bad. Oh god, did I just stunlock that fight into winning? Oh dear. You have my sincerest gratitude, brave hero, for it is by your... Hey, you're not Ari. I need to find Ari. Where is she? No, I'm not, but I don't know where she is. And I don't know where she is. Now please, listen, this is important. Well, say it quick. I gotta keep looking for her. I apologize for her rudeness, Priestess Kindara. I may have deceived her somewhat. You what? Hear me out. There was a chance Ari was here, and though she wasn't, this was the best thing we could do for her in a short time. First, though, Priestess Kindara, this is Marissa. Oya, Bru. Oya, Misara. I am Priestess Kindara, Shaman of the Sun and Keeper of Fire. It is my sacred duty to preserve Marajo's traditions and pass judgments in matter of law. That's cool. I'm a treasure hunter. As you've no doubt already figured out, Priestess Kindara Zatol's aim is to break each of the seals of Mara. Yes, I became very suddenly aware of that when he lumbered in and blew apart the one behind me. Have you spoken with Aritana about this yet? Unless she's instructed otherwise. Ari? No, Aritana. The Aritana. Marajo's High Priestess. I spoke with her when we first caught wind of Zatol within Amazonia, but I've not returned since. And the second-ranking priestess, As the second-ranking priestess, I hoped you might have some idea what our next move should be. I most certainly do, and I was going to explain it before someone rudely interrupted me. 6 of the seals are broken, and it's only a matter of time before the last breaks as well. But this has not happened yet, or Mara's barrier would have already fallen. Now that you've returned control of the temple to me, I can prepare a ritual which will sustain the barrier for a time. Still, we should gather the priestesses together and discuss what we might do should the barrier break. With their aid, I can also sustain the barrier for longer, though perhaps not indefinitely. Probably long enough for like a side quest or 17. Or 18, maybe 27 side quests. What's all this barrier stuff about anyway? Mara's barrier separates our world from a realm of hatred and chaos, home to demons who terrorized our land. Is that what I just fought? A demon? What? Oh no, that was Alamon. The Munwain built her ages ago to be a companion for the Sun Shaman. Similar constructions were made for the other shamans. You have seen, however, our protectors have turned against us. Kapiuara, I'm afraid you will have to face more... Monwane? No, there'd be a thing on top of the E. Munwan constructs in your duty, but I see no other option. Yes, of course, we will do everything we can. I mean, it wasn't much trouble. I kind of stun-locked that one to death. I suggest you and Marissa head south to the island of Yara Tuan. The journey is not long. Right, and that may be where Zatol has taken Ari as well. What? Why would... Oh, I see. Well, I suppose it's certainly possible. Then that's where we'll go. Come on, Cappy. Wait, another moment, please. Seeing as you got through the gate, I assume you're familiar with our shaman dances? Yeah, Bru. Ari taught me. Yes, well, that was very irresponsible of her. But I suppose I should be glad that she did, given the circumstances. I would like to teach you my dance as well. Please observe carefully and copy my movements with precision. She just hits the gritty out of nowhere. Just literally hitting the gritty. Ooh, fire sword. Whoa, my sword's on fire. That's pretty cool, mate. Will it always be like that? It could be, but I wouldn't recommend it. Focusing the sun's energies into the blade puts a significant spiritual strain on us both. You may quickly find yourself exhausted, and it will be difficult for me to maintain communication with you. However, I believe the limited power I can provide you will serve you well in the battles to come. Zatol employs hordes of our risen dead against us. It is an act blasphemous beyond compare. Yet we have learned that fire may cleanse his vile magics from our ancestors' remains. Kill Necrokuras with fire. Got it. Fire also works well against living opponents, in my experience. Thanks for showing me the neat magic trick, Baru, but Ari's waiting for me and I gotta go. It's not... Never mind. But be on your way then. Fare you well, girl from Arkanya. I'm Marissa. Rest assured, priestess, Marissa and I will reach Yara Tuan without moment's hesitation. Kapiuara, where do you truly believe Zatol is taking Ari? Taman Hakaru, I think. Taman Hakaru, of course, if he understands how the seals work. And do you believe that girl will trust you again once she discovers you've deceived her a second time? I don't know. But right now we have to find Amanayara so the two of you can maintain the barrier. Dishonesty was not the way of Mara, Kapiuara. Look, you spoke to Marissa. We both know what she would do if I told her the truth. An army of Monuan and their machines wait Taman Hakaru, and we'd be lucky if we made it in the front door alive. Yet she would charge in without a second thought. It did work for her here, you must admit. It did, which gives me hope. She cannot do it alone, however. Perhaps with the help of great warriors such as Priestess King Kaigara and Priestess Indira. Indira? Yeah, Indira. You expect those two to work together? For the sake of Amazonia, they'll have to. Well, don't let that girl get too far ahead of you. I wish I could join you, but I must begin the ritual to prevent further damage to Mara's barrier. Understood. You have my gratitude, priestess. May Mara guide you. And that's the demo. Thank you for playing. This concludes the story of the demo version of The Girl from Arkanya. We hope you enjoyed it. Please wishlist us on Steam so we can have a successful launch. All right. Well, let's save. And then I think that will be where we do it. So, that was The Girl from Arkanya. Pretty extensive demo. That was a good 2 hours or so. So, yeah. If you like what you saw, I recommend you give this game a wish list. I, once more, don't remember off the top of my head when this game is releasing. Let me double check it real quick, just to make sure. The Girl from Arkanya. Okay, to be announced. So, no release date at this time. But the demo is still available. I don't know how long it will be up, but you can still play it. So if you're interested, please give this demo a play. And if you're interested in the game's full release, be sure to support the devs and wishlist this on Steam whenever you're able to. And yeah, make sure to give the devs your support, because I see a lot of potential here. I think this is really cool. Only thing is that, you know, it's a little rough around the edges at certain parts, and I did clip through the wall at one point. And I don't know if you saw it, but I was trying to go back to previous screens just after I entered an area, and it was blocking me from going in until I walked forward a couple steps. So, you know, some polishing may be needed, but otherwise, solid demo. Looking forward to the final release. So, yeah, Girl from Arkanya. Check it out.